I'm out here at Lake Anna State Park today. Going to do a 16-mile base run. Figured I'd change up the trails I've been running on. I haven't been down here in a while. It's a really nice park too. Trails are great. Nice wide. The single track, double track trails. Good for hiking. They let hikers, bikers, and horse riders here, but there's nobody in the parking lot. I'm either here way too early or there's just not going to be anybody here. Temperatures are in the mid to upper 40s right now. The high's supposed to get up into the low 60s. So it'll warm up quite a bit by the time I'm done. And I'm sure I'll warm up once I get started. But anyway, so I'm starting out on the little loop around this little lake tank area. And then I'm going to go down and get on the Glenora trail. The first part of it's paved, as you'll see, and then get on some decent single track, double track for a while, and so I'll check back in. So I'm now on the Glenora Trail, going down to the big woods. Make a left there, and you loop. Going to do 2 8-mile loops around here, and yeah, a lot more people camping than I thought there would be. But I haven't seen anybody on the trails yet. So the trails are in great shape. It looks like at least this one's been cleared out. Somebody came through and moved all the leaves. Anyway, yeah, it's a good day. Alright, so let's go over my kit. Today I've got my Solomon vest on, Advanced Kit 12, so I can carry my extra gels, batteries, trash bags, place to put my gloves. I have a jacket in the back, and then I've got my Speed Goat 4 hydration belt on. I've got 200 500 ml flasks full of water, and extra battery in that. Also my phone. I've got just wearing my XOSkin shorts with a long sleeve shirt from my Bandera race, gloves, and I'm using the X4 selfie stick with GPS remote to try to get a track today. But yeah, that's the kit I've got on today. Seeing how the kit works, because if it works good today, I'll wear the same basic kit, the belt and the vest, on race day. At least maybe for the first loop. Maybe not so much for the second loop because it's a lot shorter, but I'll have it on for the first loop, carry the extra gels with me, and maybe a way to filter water if I need to. I have a way to filter water today as well. I've got my Life Straw. It's like 1.5 liters of water I can filter. But I will check back in later.
Underneath the stars, in the cool night air, 250 runners line up with a dare. It's a long run ahead, we're ready to soar through the winding trails, into the woods we explore. Roots and rocks we conquer, where the streams flow swift, up the mountainside, where the daylight starts to lift, on the switchbacks down, where the river's edge calls.
All right, I'm off of the Glenora Trail. I'm on the Big Woods Trail loop. It goes down by the lake as well. You can see. And surprisingly, the trails look like they've been either raked or blowed, had the leaves blown off of it, because with the amount of leaves that are down, the trails are highly visible and runnable. They're kind of wet from all the rain we've had, but they're not slick wet. They're tacky, sticky wet. There are some places where it is slick, but not many. But yeah, these trails are in great shape. So I will check back in later.
We have nothing to spare. Thunderous cowbells ringing as we reach the 8. The cheers lift us high through every cascade. Good job, they shout as we fill up our cups, glued to the trails. In this rhythm we erupt as the sky starts to change, that feeling of fright, night's blanket descends, we embrace the twilight. With every footfall, feel the tempo and sound, the crumpling leaves whisper, the nights come around. In the dark, we're racing free. Feel the pulse of the air. It's wild and it's key. Every mile a story, every step we take, heartbeats echoing. We shatter the break, running through the night with the cheers in the air. Adventure awaits us, we have nothing to spare. Around the next bend, down the final switchback, the lights of the finish gleaming, bringing us back. The crowd's roaring cheers like waves on the shore. 100 miles behind, we push for encore. With hearts racing fast, we're alive in the chase. Together we climb, each step a new grace. With our shadows like ghosts, we glide through the dark, breathless and bold, letting passion leave a mark. Every ounce of energy, we give it our all, into the night's embrace. We'll never stall. On this journey we travel, with every footfall, euphoria pulses, we're answering the call. 100 miles down, the adventure complete. Into the dark we cling.
All right, mile 4 check-in.
Very sweet.
Just came off the,
With
forget the name of the trail. I'll put it in at the bottom of the screen. And I'm on the service road now, or Fire Road, Power Line Road, whatever it's called. Heading up to Pitch and Run Trail. I'm halfway done with the first loop, and weather's still good. Trails are still great. They're well maintained. They've been cleared. Definitely been cleared. But yeah, so I'm out on the service road, and yeah, this is part of the 8-mile loop for the IC8 that's held here in February. So take a look. So yeah, you can see got some good climbs on this part of the trail, on the service road. You gotta do that. Do as many of these in 8 hours as you can. I typically do 2 of these and 2 shorts. But yeah, so I will check back in later. Alright, so I'm on the Tecton trail now, ditching up the service road. And yeah, they come through here, cleaned out all the trails, blowing the leaves off of them, basically, which is really cool, very nice, and greatly appreciated, because it reduces how much I have to look for stumps and roots and rocks. Anyway, I'll check back in later.
Teaches us how to find peace in the chaos. Embrace the now. With every new moment, the wildness renews amongst whispering winds and the softest of hues. We run for the healing, we run for the thrill. Into the mountains we venture, where our hearts get their fill. This is our journey, our spirits take flight in the embrace of the wild. We find our true love. Into the mountains we run, finding our way. Through the valleys and peaks we embrace the day. With the sun shining bright on this cool, crisp air, nature's calling us.
Alright, 7-mile Tecton. A mile back to the truck. So I'm finished up loop 1. Replenish my nutrition, water, and then head back out to the second loop. So far, still doing good. Trails are still in good shape. No issues. Feel pretty nice out today. So, yeah, I will check back in right before I get to the truck. All right, that's about it. Almost back to the truck. Almost got the first loop done. 8 miles. I think it's more like 8.1. Still feel good, but I'm gonna wrap up this first loop, put the camera away, and get to the truck, resupply everything, and then take off for loop number 2. So I'll check back in with you on loop 2. All right, I'm almost off the Lenore Trail for the second loop. Turn on to Big Wood Trail, goes by the lake, and then on to, I forgot what the other trail is. I'll put it in down at the bottom of the screen. But yeah, this is the Lenore to Big Wood. This is loop 2, about 10 miles in. So I got about 6 to go, and doing pretty good. So I will check back in later. All right, I'm almost to the Turkey Run Trail. Big Woods on the Turkey Run. Head over to get on the across the road and keep going. So far, still doing good. Still staying close to base pace. Not going over or being under. So I will check back in. All right, 12-mile check-in. Just over 3 hours. So doing pretty good. Keeping the base pace running, going right. And yeah, I feel pretty good. The pace is right around 14:45, so a little faster than I wanted, but I'm still staying close to the base. I don't know what the actual final will be, but about 4 miles to go back to the truck. Getting ready to turn off of Pigeon Run onto Sawtooth and start heading back to the truck. So I will check back in later. All right, I'm on Sawtooth to get ready to cross the road to get on the other side of Sawtooth, follow that back over to the Lenora Trail, back to the Rail Ford Trail, and the truck. I may not need Rail Ford, I have to see. But yeah, so far, still doing good. No problems or issues. So I will check back in a little while. All right, 14-mile check-in, 3.5 hours. Staying right at my good base pace, 15:15. Doing pretty good. I don't know the vert. I'll put the vert when I do the wrap up at the bottom of the screen with the rest of the stats. But yeah, it's been a good run. Got a couple of miles back to the truck, so I'm gonna finish this up. I'll probably do another check-in and see how that goes. So I will check back in later. All right, I don't know how much longer my battery's gonna last. I'm on the rails for the trail, getting ready to wrap it up. A little under a quarter mile back to the truck. I'll put the full stats and everything in the video like normal. But yeah, all my batteries are dead. I forgot to charge them, and this one's about to die. But it's been a good run. The wind finally picked up, so that's been kind of nice. Help keep the temps down. But yeah, all in all, it's been a great day, great run. So I will check back in with you on the next run.